We're going to be identifying this skull here. First things first, always check the jaw. You can see that this is all one long jaw. It is not broken up. It is not fused. So we know this belongs to a mammal. We also know that they belong or are related to canines, for they have canine teeth. That being said, time to read the dentition. Dentition is read by reading the teeth starting at the incisors. So the dentition for this animal, I almost said the name of the animal, is 3, 1, 4, 2. So what that means is we have 3 sets of incisors, 1 set of canines, 4 sets of premolars, which are these little teeth. I'm trying to get my pen. Little teeth. And then we have 1 set of molars. Or no, not 1 set. 2 sets of molars. So again, just real quick, we have 2 sets of molars, 4 premolars, 1 set of canines, and then 3 sets of incisors on the front. So that immediately tells some people what this may be based upon the dentition, because it is very prominent in this animal. But to continue on here, to start with more of this skull for this animal's size is very thick and very heavy for them. They also have a short rostrum compared to other animals like caninids or felinids. In fact, theirs is actually shorter than a canine, but longer than a feline. The rostrum is the part that sticks out past, that kind of makes like a dog's snout or a cat's nose, stuff like that. So to go from there as well, they also have a hard palate, which is, I think I'm saying that right, but anyway, it's the bone that runs from the back of your teeth straight to our molars. That is where it stops. If you were to take your finger and run it on the top of your mouth, there's a bone there that runs from our molars to our front teeth. They have it where it goes past their teeth. So you can actually see their molars, which we can't see the inside of their skull. I should have found a picture that showed this, but I didn't. That's my fault. But their molars pass. So if you ever find the skull out in nature and you pick it up and you're looking at it, you'd be able to identify what this is based off of that palate. It just, unfortunately, I don't have a picture that shows it. I do have this one that shows more of the dentition. Again, I apologize. I should have found one with the mouth is open. I'll do that in the future for sure. But to go into the size of this skull, when I usually say heavy and thicker, I do literally mean heavier and thicker for them. These skulls are averaged to about 4.7 inches, which is about 9.39 centimeters on the metric side of that. So they do tend to be lower to the ground. They are more of a scavengerous creature. We can see from their teeth or their dentition that they eat both meat and plant matter, or of something similar kind. So we know that they are not a carnivore fully, and we know they're not an herbivore. So we know they're an omnivore, meaning they eat all. Their skull is, their bone is like actually like thick bone material made for falls, headbutts, so on and so forth. But that's normally not material you see, or behavior you see just out in nature. Most of the time what you see is you see these guys crossing the road, or you'll see these guys washing their food in the water, because we are identifying the northern raccoon. This beautiful, elegant creature is what owns that skull, and we can see really good here the rostrum, which is that part where their mouth kind of comes out to their nose. That is the rostrum. That being said, stay tuned in this coming week to the early next week to see a full-length fact video of this animal. Part of it will be on here, and the full version will be on the red play button app. I hope to see you there. Take it easy.